Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right. So let's go ahead and before we jump on into our next video here, our specific love story message, let me go ahead and first pull from our little tarot dog advent calendar. This is actually going to be for December 3rd. I'm trying to get us like one day and ahead all the time just because I know people watch that are in different parts of the world. And we are picking two winners every day. So let me just sorry, really damaging this box badly, aren't I? First off, who's our puppy dog? Our puppy dog for December the 3rd is a baby husky. Oh, I love that one with little reindeer ears. Okay, that's one of my favorite little advents so far. And then who are our winners? So just know every day we are celebrating our countdown to Christmas by having two winners, Monica Sykes and Sophia Starr. So making one member and one non-member. All you guys have to do to enter to win is just type the word heal in the comments. The comments are available once this video is no longer live. I will say, sometimes like I made a mistake last night and the video went too long and then comments weren't visible for quite some time. So I apologize for that. I'm going to try to keep this video short, or if it's just starting to get long, I might have to do like a double feature, but I'm going to try really hard to keep it within that shorter time frame. You guys know I've been having processing issues if a video gets too long. So anyway, my apologies. So for our two winners, Monica Sykes and Sophia Starr, I will be doing your storylines after this video, and then I'll put a free link right there in the description box for you, okay? But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get into this, and we will see what is our kind of topic for love. By the way, this week I am doing the red string theory messages. I'm going to do one for Cancer on this channel right after this. I've already done 6 of the zodiacs on the other channel, and I'll wrap up the next 6 tomorrow. So hi, everybody. So good to see you all. Myra J, Nikki O, C. Nelly Run, Sweet, Fallen Raven. So wonderful to see you all. So for a love story, and bear in mind, I should just mention this, that the red string theory is the idea that there is somebody that we are connected to by fate. And that is because it comes from a Chinese mythological tale. And so there is a marriage god who is also known as the old man under the moon, also known as Yu Lao. And I've been doing a message for every zodiac specific for that. But this one, let's just kind of keep this in mind. Even though this is more of a collective message, so it's not going to be zodiac specific, but it is about love in general. And we definitely have, somebody who might believe that there is like something fated, and that is because with this Knight of Cups, this is somebody who operates first and foremost from his heart space, and then we double down, with that King of Wands. This is somebody who would I'm hearing that song, over mountains, overseas, across the rivers, I'll be there. Now, granted, I know that song is not a song that is necessarily happy, because it's about someone who's on the other side of the rainbow bridge, but it's such a beautiful song. And I can't think who sings it right now. I can hear his voice. Don't be afraid, oh my love, I'll be watching you from above, and I'd give all the world tonight to be with you because I'm on your side and I still care. I can't think who sings it, but great song. In any case, it's just that that energy of like, crossing rivers, crossing mountains, kind of like, if you need me, I'll be there. But he is very much on this side of the rainbow bridge in this story. He is slowly but surely like making his way back to the person that he loves. We have strong masculine energy. Masculine energy is the energy of the sun. I project, I take action, I travel toward what I want, who I want. Nothing slows me down, nothing stops me. And so I feel like he is headed toward whatever his heart is like, beating the rhythm for. Do you know who you're seeking, or are you just out on a quest? Are you listening to your heart saying, I feel like I need to go here. I feel like I need to travel there. 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands. I do not think he has a person in his mind. I feel like he is, I'm not going to say blindly seeking, because he's quite certain he's listening to what he needs to listen to. You know what I will say? In just like non-romantic contexts, I'll give this as an example and use me. In my life, I have always been called to certain places, certain situations, places I needed to go out of the blue. I need to go there. And we're talking big places, travel long distances to places I've never been, to continents I'm not from. And sometimes the thought just comes seemingly out of nowhere and I must go there. And oftentimes every time I've ever been anywhere, there was a reason for it, but I would discover something that was very monumental, something I didn't even know was there, didn't have any clue about it. And I always feel like, when you just get that buzz in your head that says, I really need to go there. That's kind of the way I preferred to travel. I trusted that I would end up where I was supposed to be because there must be a reason I had to go there, especially not knowing anything. And that was always a fun way. And it felt like a real adventure to me. I'm not saying that's super wise, but that's the way I wanted to do it. And that's the way I did it. And it made sense to me in my murky little head. I'm feeling like the only reason I'm trying to describe him that way is because he's listening to his heart and he's saying, there's someplace I need to go. It may not be immediate that I get there, but I'm journeying and I feel really content because I know, even though I don't know what it is I'm being called toward, because I can't see the face of the person I'm supposed to end up with, and I can't understand exactly how it's all going to pan out. I don't have a map. I don't have directions. I only know that something in here tells me, I need to go here. I need to do this. I need to keep plugging forward. And he's real happy about it, real content about it, even though it's like, what is it that I'm seeking? I don't know, but I still feel good about this. So he could literally be going somewhere, traveling somewhere. He could literally find himself, inexplicably wanting to go to the ocean, inexplicably wanting to go to the desert, inexplicably wanting to go to the valley. Maybe at night, maybe take a drive in an unusual time, in an unusual area, maybe wanting to go join a sky watching club. And it's like, I don't even know why. This isn't really my thing, but I feel like I have to. I'm also picturing somebody has to go buy batteries or something, like it's always good to have like disaster preparedness, right? But sometimes out of seemingly nowhere, we get this thought process that, you know what, I should check all my, like, I don't know if you're like me, but I usually have like some light or flashlight, like 2 or 3 somewhere in my house, so that in different rooms there's a flashlight in case power goes out or something. But I don't know if the batteries are good. I'll put the flashlight there, but it doesn't even mean it has batteries in it. I'm a halfway person. I always say I'm a sucky Virgo. A real Virgo would make sure it's all done. But I think this person, that maybe they are like a very good Virgo, where they do check and see, do I need to go get batteries? I'm all of a sudden, I'm thinking I should do some disaster preparedness. I should probably make sure that I've got lights at work, that I've got light bulbs. It feels like he's going to be going at a weird time to go purchase something, get something. It may have something to do with the light. It literally feels like somebody wants to go buy batteries at like 11 o'clock at night. It just is weird because it's not like he needs it, but he's listening. 8 of Wands, again, I gotta go. I keep feeling like he is, if ever there were like an instinctual pull, I don't know that we've ever seen a more instinctual divine masculine. Maybe it's because there's some, counterpart that is just like pulling at his energy source, pulling at his heartstrings, and he like can't resist. Look, over and over and over and over again, all we see is manland here. He is a knight, he is a king, he is an emperor, he is a major arcana of a wise, wandering soul. He is very content to wander, but he's not without ideas about what he's doing. It's like, I know why I'm doing it, I just haven't found what I'm looking for yet. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Is that you too? But I'm completely content because I've got this magical scroll, and this could be like the equivalent of the blueprints of his life, where he's like, I'm writing my life story. I'll be able to say, I went here, I did this, I explored this. And all the while I knew I was on the path of my life, even though I didn't see road signs. And even though it wasn't so clear, it's not like he's desperate and seeking, it's that he's living. That's the best way I could say it. He's just living his life, but in a very present way. Again, total divine masculine because we have the sun, and this is the energy of the masculine. So he is projecting outward. He is the action taker. He is the warmth also. He is the one out there, shining light. We saw him with light twice. So I definitely feel like, I don't know what he does, what it has to do with lighting. Maybe that's what he does for a living. Maybe he's putting up Christmas lights, but I don't get that. I actually get more like spotlights, like a big light in the bathroom, like the ones that kind of like warm your, if you get out of the shower, like one of the more warming lamps. Somebody could have something to do with infrared also, like an infrared mat. Not him though. I think whomever he's drawn to, there's got to be some paired light energy. Could be in an area where there's lightning or lightning bugs as well. And we do have like maybe the sun god Ra. I don't know if he has like, I'm picturing like a pet or something that he's named after, like, Ra or, Amun Ra, something like that. I don't know. Now I'm all over the place with all kinds of like the gods' names, like being used. And I'm thinking of it in like different languages and, all kinds of words that mean light. But we have this 9 of Swords. This is so crazy. What he's reacting to is that someone somewhere, his counterpart, is like possibly in need of him, of his light, of his warmth, of his protection. I don't know if she's having some kind of difficult time right now or what, but it's he can feel some kind of energy here where she has like stress around her. 10 of Swords. You notice how he's in the light and she's over here in the shadow. She may have been recently like still getting over a tremendously painful ending, and that ex could still spy on her. I definitely feel like I want him to come in and like, I want him right here between these cards, like creating this barrier, this protection barrier between her and somebody that things are over with, but this person still like haunts her. Maybe she experienced a lot of heartbreak. And even though I don't see this ex coming back to her, I still feel like she's burdened by it. And maybe that's why we have him in such a warm protector's mode. He has something to like contribute into her life. We have the moon, we have the hanged man. Here's her energy because the moon is the feminine. She is literally like, I need a hero. He's got to be strong and he's got to be tough and he's got to be ready to fight. I need a hero. Who sings that? Is that Bonnie? Bonnie Tyler? My brain is churning out tonight. I definitely feel like she's like waiting for somebody better. She's waiting for somebody to like show her a better way. She's calling in or yearning for somebody who has loyalty, not somebody who's going to end things with her, but then spy on her for the rest of her damn life. She's ready for, I don't know, better man, better woman, supply whatever genders we want here. This says she feels like she was with a Joker. He's dressed in Joker's clothes. This is somebody who ends stuff with her, but won't let her go energetically, still hanging around, still acts like they don't know what they want with her, but they're already gone. I could see why she's like, oh my God, can I please have somebody else? Lena Flora, hey babe, hang in there. We're getting to Cancer after this. You guys are so awesome. Anisha Chetu, hi babe. Congratulations to your move to Ireland. Oh, that's so exciting. We have Page of Swords and we have Justice card. Yeah, to jump back into this story. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. Hi, everybody. Great to have you here tonight. She feels like it's freaking unfair to be spied on. She's actually kind of like stressed over it, annoyed by it. It's more like, the awareness that somebody who's not with her still won't let go of her energy. And it's kind of either pissing her off or it's making her feel like this is just awful. This is not the way it's supposed to be. Okay. He's seeking her energy. I hope he's coming toward her soon. I hope he is going to encounter her soon. He may have no idea this is going on in her world. He may have, we have the Tower. He's going to find out pretty soon though, isn't he? Ace of Cups in the reverse. She may like reveal something to him. If he's been vaguely gravitating, maybe he keeps showing up in her world a little bit, this Emperor, the good energy. Maybe he doesn't know why he keeps, being drawn to her. At some point, she may actually break down and tell him like, no, I'm just having a crappy day. I don't know. I'm not with an ex anymore, but somehow it bugs me that those thoughts keep coming in because I don't want them back. I'm not in love with them. For some reason, it's just frustrating that somebody's still in my mind. And that pops in from time to time, and it just kind of shakes me up a little bit. It feels like she just wants to be like done with somebody's energy. Hang on. Let me go back and ask, Emperor, do you know her yet? Are you like entering into her life, or have you been around her life and haven't known yet why you're drawn to her? We have the Page of Cups and we have the 10 of Cups. This actually feels like he is right outside the gates of her world. He has to know something about her. They have to have interacted. Maybe not on a super up close and personal basis, but enough for her to like, open up a little bit. Like there's good vibes here for sure, but we do still have the gate closed. He might know other people in her family. He may be around, we're in the holiday season. So sometimes, we are out and about in our communities more. We're out shopping at the local stores. We bump into each other. Lots of times different like family members know each other, oh, I know your uncle and, how's your uncle doing? Whatever, and it could be like an extended, like he's not in her world exactly, but he keeps gravitating to places where it feels like she's going to show up or family members are somehow interwoven here. So he could be an external, maybe he's just known her whole family for a lot of years. I don't think he has any idea that she's actually the one he's been like seeking or been instinctually like drifting toward. Because he's just been very open, saying like, I feel this good vibe. I feel like things are going the way they're supposed to. Well, we've got an Empress here, and he's an Emperor. We've got that 7 of Wands sideways. I think he's going to bump into her somewhere like locally, somewhere out in the community, and it's going to be the light switch is turned on. Either she's going to be looking real good, and it's like, oh my God, now I've known something awesome was on the horizon. I've known like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like my heart is trusting that I'm going to meet somebody wonderful. I just didn't realize it was going to be her. I didn't think of her that way. Sometimes when we meet somebody that we've known of, interacted with, but they've been, we put them in a category where it's like, oh, that is so-and-so's granddaughter. I worked for them. That's their granddaughter. And that's the title we give them. But their granddaughter is 35, 45, 25 years old, total grown up. But we didn't think of them as like dateable because we knew them first in a different context. And even that title would make it sound like, oh, well, that's not a dateable person. But yes, they're a full grown adult. And the dynamics can change now. It's almost like for him, like light bulb moments going on. And I feel like maybe that's why they already will have a rapport, and while she'll be able to kind of like convey something kind of personal to him. And I kind of think this is like, oh my God, this is a ready-made relationship because he already comes in vetted, as does she, but they just didn't know each other in this closer context until now. That's how the storyline really gets started. You know what? I loved this for these two. I love the seemingly simple, easy, like leaning into this kind of energy that we have. You guys, I have to go ahead and pop out of here because this video is getting too long. I send you guys so much love. GOC1OP, my pleasure. All right, guys, comments are on. You can type the word heal in the comments, and that gets you entered to win. Tomorrow we'll pick another 2 winners. Give me a like 10 minutes, and I'll put the winning video with those two winners right there in the description box. I hope this video is not too long. I'm sorry to bounce out, you guys. Send you lots of love. Bye for right now.